Their hearts kept messing them up. Jesus came and he walked the earth just as they did. But because he knew that he had the job to do, he didn't let his flesh get the best of him. He didn't let his mind get the best of him. He didn't let whatever he was going through get the best of him. Even after the people came and spit on him, and they slapped him, and they whipped him, and placed a crown on his head, and pierced him in the side. And then they nailed him to the cross, and he hung there between some real criminals. And he still said, God, I got to do it. I said I would do it. I got to be their help. I got to help these people along the way. And Jesus was still able to stay on the cross and say, in the midst of it all, he going up, hanging up there by these thieves, he still says, in this day you'll be with me in paradise. To a thief that he was already sinful. He was already found guilty. Jesus was never guilty. They couldn't find nothing on him. No matter what they tried to do, they couldn't find nothing on him. They kept trying to send people out there to find things on him. And they kept trying to send people out there to betray him. And only Judas messed up. Only Judas messed up and let the people know who he was. Judas and Peter, those were the only two weak ones. And then even after all of that, Thomas going to turn right back around and doubt that he was the Son of God. After he's already sit to the table with him and eat with him and sup with him like they say in the Bible, he still turned around and said, well, if that's you, then let me see the nail prints in your hand. After he done went out there and became even Thomas's help, he still denied him. He still had to see it to believe it. And that's how some of the people is today. They still want to see it to believe it. And even after God said, I will supply all your needs according to my riches and glory. Even after he said, I will do exceedingly, abundantly, above all you can think of or you can ask. Before we can even think of a thing, before we can even ask God for a thing, he already said, I just want you to ask me for it, but ask me for it in the right way so I can give it to you. But we still got to say, I need to see this new car parking in my yard. I need to see this 2-story house with all these rooms and back. I need to see this thing in order for me to believe that God is going to do it. We just like Thomas. When we get to that point that we got to see these things first, and we don't want to go ahead and say, okay, God, with this mustard seed faith, I'm going to believe that you're going to do this thing. I'm going to believe that you're going to be my help. I'm going to believe that you are my provider. I'm going to believe that you have came to be my healer. I'm going to believe that you're going to be my Jehovah Jireh. Instead of us saying that we just going to go ahead and believe God, we got to see it to believe it. Jesus is already telling us from the beginning of time. Even when we see in the Word of God, when we say that which was from the beginning, Jesus was sitting right there with God the whole time, seeing everything that was going on. And he was sitting there watching, and he still already knew what kind of people he was about to get himself into. But he still knew that he had to come down and help the people. And we got to know how to thank God for being our help. We got to know and realize that God is not here to hurt us. And you know, I had a conversation with a family member, you know, and I was talking to them about coming to church. And I felt like it was just so sad because the conversation went like the person was saying, well, you know, I done been to church and I done tried church and I'm just tired of the people in the church. And church, you know, they kept saying so much of negative things about church. And I kept saying, you know, I don't want people to feel like, you know, everybody is the same because everybody's not the same. So I kept saying, well, you know, that it's not always the same in every church that you go to. Everybody is not alike. And we got to know how to get our eyes off of people. We got to learn that when we come to church, I don't care who's in the building, your mind got to be on Christ. Your mind got to be in expectation, waiting for God to do great things for you. But when we come to church, when we sit back and we got to watch everybody, and we got to watch how they act, and how they move, how they walk, how they talk, how they dress, we can come to church for the wrong thing. And I keep saying, well, God is here. God want to help you. God want to get you from that point of low. And I didn't want to say low to God because I know what low about it. So I said he didn't want to get you from the point of low. He want to help you get from there. He want to help. And I kept trying to talk to him and talk to him. But they kept saying, I just don't want to be bothered with church. I just don't want to be bothered with going to church. And I'm saying, what did God do to you? What did God do to you that you got to have this kind of heart? What did he do to you? Get your eyes off of people. Why? Because God is here to help us along the way. God is here to show us our right path. He is here to let us know that, baby, you don't have to. You don't have to sell yourself short.
Amen.
You don't have to be with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Lucy and Goosey and Lucy. You don't have to be with all these people in order to get your bills paid. You don't have to do all these other things in order to make yourself look good. You don't have to conform to this world. Why? Because God is our supplier. God will give it to us when we stand up right before us. If we stand up right before God and we let God know, God, listen, I need these bills paid. I'm struggling. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And you know, I see a lot of people don't want to say, well, what? Right now, I'm struggling. A lot of people don't want to admit it. Let's be real. We're struggling. Okay, now God, I'm telling you, I'm struggling. Now I need you to be my help.
Yes.
Well, we can be real with God. He can be real with us. But a lot of us, we're trying to be Job.